Hey everyone, how are you doing? Today we're going to learn a really cool English trick. Think of me as your friend here to help. And trust me, in just a few minutes, you'll know exactly how to talk about the past in a whole new way. And I promise, it's going to be super easy.
Okay, let's jump right in. I have a question for you. Think about yesterday, maybe around 3 p.m. in the afternoon. What were you doing? Were you playing cricket outside? Or maybe you were reading a book or helping your mom at home. Whatever it was, just keep that picture in your head for a minute.
So, why did I ask you that? Well, because today we're basically going to become time travelers with our words. We're going to learn exactly how to talk about things that were happening, things that were in the middle of going on, but yesterday or last week. It's like we're painting a picture of yesterday's story.
Okay, so you ready to learn a secret? We're going to talk about something called the past continuous tense. Now, I know, that name sounds a little serious, right? But trust me, it's actually like a secret code or a superpower for your sentences. And the best part? We have a secret formula that makes it incredibly easy. So, what is this thing? Well, it's actually really simple. It's just a way to talk about an action that was happening for a while in the past. It wasn't a quick thing, like a snap of the fingers. No, it was continuing. For example, imagine you're telling your friend what you were doing when the doorbell suddenly rang. That what you were doing part, that's the past continuous.
And here it is, the secret formula I was talking about. It's just two little parts. So simple. First, you just have to choose between was or were. And then you take your action word, the verb, and you just stick ing on the end. That's it. Was or were plus a verb with ing. See? I told you it was easy. Okay, so the only part that might feel a tiny bit tricky is figuring out, should I use was or were? But don't you worry at all. I have a super easy trick for you. It really just depends on who or what you're talking about. Okay, check this out. This table makes it so clear. Let's look at the was side first. We use was when we're talking about just one person or thing. Like I, he, she, or it. Easy. And now for the were side. We use were when we're talking about more than one person, like we or they. Oh, and we also use were with you. So the easy rule to remember is this. One person gets was, and more than one gets were. All right, now for my favorite part. This is where the magic happens. We've got our secret formula, we know when to use was and when to use were, so what's next? Let's put it all together and build some actual sentences. You're going to see how it all just clicks into place. Okay, let's look at this one. I was studying last night. Can you picture that? Someone sitting at their desk, books open, really focused. So why do we use was? Because we're talking about I, just one person. And then we take the verb, study, and just add ing, studying. See how the formula works perfectly? And how about this one? They were eating at the restaurant. So they means more than one person, right? Maybe it's a family or a bunch of friends all laughing and eating together. Since they is plural, that means more than one, we have to use were. And then, of course, we add ing to eat. Eating. They were eating. It's perfect. And you know what's really cool? Once you know the formula, you can actually make 3 different kinds of sentences really easily. So first, you can make a positive sentence, a simple statement like, he was cleaning. Now, what if he wasn't? To make it negative, all you do is add the word not. So, he was not cleaning. Simple. And if you want to ask a question, even easier. Just flip the first 2 words around. Was he cleaning? It's that simple to go from a statement to a question.
Okay, wow, you have been paying such great attention. I think you are totally ready for a quick, fun quiz. Now, don't worry, this is not a test. It's just a little bit of practice for us to do together, okay? You ready? Let's see what we've learned. All right, here's our first one. The sentence is, we blank lunch in the cafeteria. And the verb is eat. So what do you think goes in that blank? Think about the word we.
Yes, you got it. It's we're eating. And why? Because we is plural, right? It means more than one person, so we have to use were. Amazing job.
Okay, you ready for the next one? Here it is. I blank when you arrived. The verb is sleep. How would you fill that in? Think about who the sentence is about. That's it. Was sleeping. Remember our little rule from the table? When we use I, we always use was. You're getting so good at this, it's fantastic.
Okay, last one. This one will make you an official expert. The sentence is, it blank last night. And the verb is rain. So what do you think goes in the blank?
And the answer is, drumroll please, was raining. Fantastic! Because it is singular, it's just one thing, so it gets was. You did it! You finished the whole practice round. That is awesome work.
Okay, so before we finish, let's just quickly go over the main things to remember. First, we use the past continuous for actions that were happening for a while in the past. Second, never forget our super secret formula. It's just was, were, plus verbing. And finally, the simple rule. Was is for singular subjects, one person or thing, and were is for plural subjects, more than one. Got it?
And that's it. You actually did it. You are now a past continuous pro. So, I have one last question for you. What was one cool thing you were doing yesterday? Think about it and try to tell a friend or your family using our new formula. Thank you so much for learning with me today. Just keep practicing and you'll be a total master of this in no time at all.